Today's video is about having boundaries with invitations. And thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here with me. So, boundaries with invitations. It can be hard enough for anyone learning how to identify what you want and take what you want and make that into your priority and protect that time for yourself. It can be especially tricky with invitations and opportunities because they seem like and they sound like a good thing, right? And we might even have a story or an association that it would be good for us. So let's unpack this in today's video. Invitations, opportunities. We are lucky to be in an age of plenty. There is so much to take advantage of. You might be getting personal invitations socially to hang out, to get involved with a group of people, or particular one-on-one time with friends. Neighborhood, community, volunteering, personal development, spiritual development, support groups, retreats, mastermind groups, all kinds of juicy stuff, right? And this can be hard for anyone to figure out, well, what's really for me? What really lights me up? It's particularly hard for those of us that are highly sensitive. We are empathic, and we're just processing opportunities and invitations on a much deeper level. We also have some superpowers in terms of pretty psychically being aware in advance of how saying yes to that invitation and attending that invitation or opportunity is going to be for us. So today's video is for me to just affirm what I believe you already know, but it can be hard to trust. Take a moment and pick something that you were invited to recently, or you just saw it online and you were personally considering if you wanted to attend. It was like an open invitation. Take a moment to just picture this invitation or opportunity, picture it, and just feel it in your body. What does it feel like to consider attending this event or group or social activity? What does it feel like to say yes to this invitation? Honey, this is your antenna, my dear sensitive and empath. This is your sacred, psychic antenna to how it will be. So today's video is having boundaries with invitations and really trusting your body. Because by doing that exercise, like it just took a minute, right? In advance, you can save yourself the entire trip there to something that might be draining for you. Now let's talk about this. Sometimes it's just in the moment. Maybe your week is really busy and this person you absolutely love, this class that is totally for you, it's just not right now. And sometimes it might speak to something larger that despite even your mind's not being able to understand it, or it sounds like a good idea or something that would be good for you, it's just not yours. It's not going to resonate with you. One thing that I do as a coach every day is support my clients in learning how to trust this so that we can save ourselves and they can save themselves. You can save yourself from not listening to yourself and then having your energy be drained. You don't have to do things that don't light you up and feel good anymore. And my dear sensitive, if it is something self-development related, even a social activity, it could be that even if it's something where it seems like it might be really supporting you, sometimes the empaths and the sensitives in the room, even if we're paying for something, we end up being the one that are supporting them and kind of holding the space. And so just just really honor the gifts and the energy, the quality of energy that you bring to a room. And the irony sometimes, especially if it's a paid event where you might actually be the one kind of holding the space. So that we'll do a different video on that, getting paid for, who's the one that's really holding space. One other quick little distinction I want to make around boundaries with invitations and opportunities is learning how to distinguish a trigger from intuition. And this is something I can make more videos on. This is something I work with people to support you one-on-one with, if you would like to really unpack that together. Because if we're triggered by something, maybe we are meant to go and attend this group and this opportunity, and our mind is rationalizing it, but we're maybe actually scared of something and there's growth there for us. That's very different, being triggered by something and kind of maybe tricking ourselves that we don't want to see it. That's different from getting to a place where we're really grounded in our body and hearing our gut instinct. And that still, sometimes quiet, intuitive voice that knows what's best for us. I would love to hear your thoughts, your inner guidance on the matter, maybe things that you've struggled with, and maybe victories that you've had. As I've said before, Mud to Majesty, my intention is for this to be a community space. We learn from each other. It's our collective wisdom that really makes a difference. You matter. You're needed here. I'll see you soon, dear sensitive.